No one will remember who lost and who won.
Oh,
Ergin Ataman said
going
it.
there,
But
right?
he was not talking about FIBA windows, actually. He was talking about the Greek Cup final that Panathinaikos lost to Olympiacos. What do you think about that statement?
I think that Olympiacos fans will remember, but, the domestic cups as well as the domestic leagues right now don't have that much value because you don't qualify anywhere, you don't earn anything, you just win the cup, which is a nice feeling at the moment. But since it's a middle of the season tournament, you celebrate for one day and then you get back to business. I could say at the moment it has about the same value as the NBA in-season tournament.
It was the in-season tournament was made after the idea of the cups, so yeah, it makes sense.
So
but
it adds a little bit of something. It's nice to win the cup, but any club right now from the 18 teams that play in the EuroLeague, okay, maybe there are two obvious teams that don't even dream about it, but any club in the EuroLeague that could win the EuroLeague title would easily give up the domestic league and domestic cup titles. We talk about Real Madrid being the EuroLeague champions. Do we talk about Barcelona being the Spanish champions? Do we care?
Yeah, but if you don't, and just one EuroLeague team wins it. So if you don't win it, you need to count other titles.
Yeah, so I mean, it means something. I think Ergin Ataman sounds a bit like a sore loser in this comment.
Someone who loses, and
of course, Olympiacos fans care. The team wanted to win it. They're celebrating this title. But I just don't like that. These domestic cups, domestic leagues don't really have enough value.
Can you imagine that 16 years ago, I just opened one old article from Lithuanian media. In 2008, the winner of Lithuanian Cup got 5 points for EuroLeague ranking. How important it was actually, to win those cups, domestic leagues, in order to be promoted to the EuroLeague.
Yeah,
that was it had its own flaws and stuff, but there were some good ideas behind those systems and those points.
I think in a perfect world, the cup winner should automatically qualify for the Euro Cup. The league winner should qualify for the EuroLeague, and that would be nice. You get there on merit, but since it's not going to happen, we have these A-licensed clubs, these shareholders, and we're moving towards that way more and more. These titles, they lose value.
But
as simple as that.
I mean, historically, they have value. How many times you're talking about, when you're talking about 2009 Panathinaikos, did they have the Triple Crown? I think they did. I think there were a few seasons.
They had once, at least once
or
twice.
I think in that sense, let's say you win the EuroLeague, you win the league, and then you didn't win the cup. I think then it matters because you could have had the triple. I mean, it is just for bragging rights or for whatever, counting your titles, but in the Wikipedia page. But in that sense, I think in a broader historical sense, it would have some value. But yeah, like you say.
And yeah, it depends on the history of the competition. And every individual cup tournament is different. In Lithuania, nobody would care a lot if Žalgiris lost that game against Lietkabelis because there's basically no rivalry in Lithuania. But in Greece, in Serbia, these games, they have bigger importance. So I actually agree with James Gist, who posted a comment under our Instagram post that Panathinaikos is about championships. Every trophy matters. And I think that's true for these organizations, for these clubs, in fighting in those rivalries. It's important. So you cannot downplay the importance of those cups, and you can actually be disrespectful to the fans as well. So I'm not sure. I mean, I don't agree with Ataman with this one, and I think it was a bad statement.
Only if you're a nihilist and then you think nothing really matters, then yeah.
I'm kind of close to it. But not completely.